Hello YouTube! Welcome to Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. It is Tuesday the 16th of March 2010 and I am Banded Wendy, your Tuesday vlogger. Thank you for joining me. I do apologize, I was MIA last week. My boyfriend, also a weight loss surgery patient, had emergency surgery last Tuesday. I do not believe it's related to his weight loss surgery, although it was a problem that has occurred only since he's had weight loss surgery, but had nothing to do with his internal gastric bypass surgery. So, and that's all I'll say because he would like to keep his business as his business. But I do apologize for missing out last week. So, this week's topic is the following: habits. Tell us what yours are. Have they changed since you had surgery? Have you replaced bad habits with good ones? Well, I'm 51 weeks post-op as of yesterday, and I'm going to tell you what my habits are 51 weeks post-op with the lap band. I focus on the weight loss surgery success rules. I have them ingrained here, and I have them on this post-it note, which I keep here in my home office. What does that mean? Protein first. When I'm making a choice to eat, it is protein driven. And I will eat my protein before I touch any other piece of food, a carb, a vegetable, a fruit, whatever it may be, it's protein first. Second, 64 ounces of water daily. This is a very hard one for me, but I do work on it daily. I focus on it. And I find when I do drink 64 ounces of water a day, the weight comes off. Third, 30 minutes of daily exercise. I run a 5K on the treadmill anywhere from 3 to 6 times a week. I am a runner. 4, I do not drink about 15 minutes before I eat. Sometimes I sip something before I eat, but I really try at least 15 minutes. I never drink while I'm eating. And I always try my hardest to not drink for at least 30 minutes after I eat. I take my daily vitamins. It is important. I thoroughly chew my food. I cannot tell you how much of a habit that has become for me and how important it is. That and the not drinking before, during, or after eating. Total change of mindset from where I was 51 weeks ago. With the lap band, if you don't chew your food, it's coming back up. So chew, chew, chew. Next, 3 small meals a day. I have my 1-cup containers, and I do my best to always only eat the 1 cup. I struggle with it when I'm out at a restaurant, but I'm getting better at it. I also do my meal planning. When I'm in town, I'm not traveling, I plan all my meals ahead. On Sunday, I plan them and I make them, and it lasts me usually through Thursday. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So those are the habits that I have 51 weeks post-op. Have my habits changed from where I was 51 weeks ago? Absolutely. I had to. I chose to pay $15,000 for a lap band, so without changing my habits, I would not have succeeded. Some of my old habits. I used to eat whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted, mostly carbs and mostly sugar, and never really cared, unless I was in diet mode, what I was putting in my mouth. Second, I drank soda, Pepsi, and Diet Coke, along with beer and champagne. I loved champagne and vodka. I drank those all the time. Those are all carbonated drinks. We know that carbonation is bad for a lot of reasons, or soda and sodium intake is bad, but carbonation, expanding our stomachs, I didn't know that before. I rarely exercised. I had foot pain, but still, I rarely exercised. I ate until I was overfull all the time. Maybe not at breakfast, but you could be guaranteed at lunch and dinner I was eating until I was stuffed. I also let negative self-talk. I never let it out to the world, but I let the negative self-talk in my head rattle around more often than I should have. And I frequently would put myself last. So the wrap-up of this question is, have your habits changed? And I say absolutely. How? Well, as I mentioned, protein first. I do care what I put in my mouth, and I count those calories. I don't drink carbonation anymore. I've replaced that with water, protein water, iced tea, hot tea, and the diet V8 Splash for the most part. I exercise all the time. I'm a runner. My portions are actually under control for the most part, and I do thank my trusty lap band for that, as well as my mental mindset. Negative self-talk is gone, and I'm here to spread PMA, positive mental attitude. It's something that is renewable, and I have to renew it every day, and sometimes I have to renew it every moment of the day. But negative self-talk doesn't enter my mind and rattle anymore. And as far as putting myself last, I'm first. I have a lot of responsibilities, both personally and professionally, but getting my exercise in and making the right food choices make me number one. So in order for me to be successful professionally and personally, I have to put myself number one. So if I feel good about myself, I'm better suited to help others and help them feel good about themselves too. So that's what I got for you this week. I would love for you all to make us a video and tell us about your habits and how you have new habits and if they're good habits and what your old habits were and if they've changed and what you've changed them with. So do that for us. Make us a video. Rate, subscribe, tell a friend. I also want to let you know on YouTube you can find us Proof WLS Works WORKS Proof WLS Works. We do have a YouTube page now. Friend us. I mentioned this the last time I was on, but SweetBabyMatt, our first VSGer, will be joining us for the first time this week on Thursday. Very excited about that, so look out for Matt. And I also mentioned before, Fridays are going to be fill-in Fridays. And there's a long list of people waiting to get on the Friday spot. So I'll start sending out some messages this week to that effect. And hopefully, if it's not this week, next week we'll have our first fill-in Friday. So thank you all for watching. I was really bummed that I missed last week, but I had to. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're reaching for your dreams and making all your weight loss goals become your realities. And I love YouTube. So thank you so much, everybody. Have a great night. I'll see you next week. And Angie will be here tomorrow. Take care.